Hello and welcome back to Open for Learn. Today we're diving headfirst into one of the most anticipated releases of the year, Onyx Storm, the third installment in Rebecca Yarros' electrifying Empyrean series. The internet has been buzzing, the theories have been flying, and now it's finally time to unpack the explosive events that follow the heart-stopping cliffhanger of Iron Flame. So grab your favorite beverage, settle in, and get ready for a deep dive into the world of dragons, dark magic, and the ever-complicated lives of Violet Xaden and Xaden Violet. This will be a comprehensive summary, so be warned, there will be spoilers ahead. Picking up in the immediate, chaotic aftermath of the battle at Basgiath, Onyx Storm throws us right back into the heart of the action. Violet Xaden is reeling. Her mother, General Lilith Xaden, has sacrificed herself to save Violet and temporarily restore the wards. But the victory is short-lived and tainted by a devastating blow. Xaden Violet, in a desperate act to save Violet from the Venin general, has drawn power from the earth, turning Venin himself. This single act shatters the fragile alliances and sends shockwaves through their world. The book opens with Violet following a tormented Xaden through the tunnels of Basgiath. He's on a mission to find the now-imprisoned Jack Barlow, another Venin. Xaden is a changed man. The gold flecks in his eyes are beginning to turn a chilling amber, a constant reminder of the darkness now coursing through him. He's struggling to maintain control, constantly shielding his thoughts from Violet, not out of secrecy, but out of fear of what he might become. The political landscape is as treacherous as ever. The kingdoms of Navarre and Peromio are locked in tense negotiations, their alliance against the Venin hanging by a thread. The discovery that one of their most powerful weapons, Xaden, is now one of the enemy threatens to unravel everything. Violet finds herself at the center of this political firestorm. She's determined to find a cure for Xaden, a quest that becomes the driving force of the narrative. Her first lead comes from an unexpected source, her own dragon, Andarna. Now fully grown, Andarna reveals a crucial piece of information. She is not a black dragon, as everyone believed, but a member of a near-mythical seventh dragon breed known as the Irids. Andarna's unique fire was able to scorch the Venin in a way no other dragons can, hinting that her kind may hold the key to permanently defeating the Venin and mending the failing wards. This revelation sets Violet on a new path. She presents her case to the Cenarium, Navarre's Council of Nobles, arguing for a quest to find the other Irids. They agree, but with a catch. She will not be in command. Instead, she is placed under the leadership of a new, untrustworthy captain. This sets up a major source of conflict throughout the book, as Violet is forced to navigate the treacherous waters of military command while pursuing her own secret agenda. The early part of the book is a whirlwind of political maneuvering, personal turmoil, and simmering tension. Xaden remains at Basgiath, the wards preventing him from fully succumbing to his Venin nature. But the strain is palpable. Violet, meanwhile, is juggling her duties as a rider, her quest to save Xaden, and the ever-present threat of those who would see her fail. A pivotal moment comes when a nearby town is attacked by Venin. Violet and her squad, sent there as a punishment, are drawn into the fray. It's here that we are introduced to a new and formidable antagonist, Theophany, a silver-haired Venin general, or Maven, who wields lightning with terrifying skill. Theophany reveals a shocking connection to Violet, recognizing her power and expressing a desire to mentor her when she inevitably turns Venin. This encounter deepens the mystery surrounding Violet's past and her connection to the Venin. The quest to find the Irids is fraught with peril. The squad's very first mission is a disaster. They are led into a trap, resulting in the death of their captain and another squad member. This tragedy forces Violet to take command, and she handpicks a new squad of trusted allies, including her sister Mira, Diane, and even Xaden's ex-fiancée, Kat. The inclusion of these characters creates a dynamic and often volatile group, with old rivalries and new alliances constantly shifting. Their journey takes them to the Isle of Dun, a place of ancient magic and secrets. It's here that the mysteries of Violet's past begin to unravel. She discovers that her father, a scribe, had a deep interest in the goddess Dun, and that he had taken Violet to the temple as a child. A high priestess reveals that Violet's dedication to the goddess was never completed. hinting at a hidden purpose behind her father's actions. The revelations come thick and fast. We learn that Violet possesses a second signet, a rare and powerful ability known as dreamwalking, making her an intrinsic like Xaden. This shared ability deepens their connection, but also makes them both targets. The search for the Irids leads them to uncover a prophecy, not about Violet, but about Xaden. This prophecy, combined with the discovery that Violet's parents had dedicated her to Dun to prevent her from turning Venin, creates a complex web of destiny and free will. The climax of the book is a spectacular and devastating battle. Theophany and her Venin forces launch a full-scale assault. Terran and Sgaio, Violet and Xaden's dragons, are ensnared in a trap, and for a moment, all seems lost. But then, in a stunning twist, Endarna returns, now a magnificent and powerful Irid. The final confrontation between Violet and Theophany is a maelstrom of magic and raw emotion. Theophany reveals that she is not a lightning wielder like Violet, but a storm wielder, just like Violet's mother. In a desperate move, Violet uses a dagger given to her by Eric, King Tori's son, a dagger made from the stone of the Temple of Dun. With the help of Xaden's shadows and Endarna's distracting fire, Violet defeats Theophany. But the victory comes at a terrible price. To save Violet and Sgaio, Xaden is forced to draw on his Venin powers in a massive display, creating a swirling Onyx Storm that ends the battle. This act pushes him over the edge, turning him almost fully Venin. The only thing holding him back is his love for Violet, a single fragile thread of his former self. The book ends on a heart-wrenching note. Violet wakes up in Iridescent house with no memory of how she got there. She discovers that she and Xaden are now married, a desperate act to bind them together. But Xaden is gone. He has left her a note, a single, devastating sentence. "Don't look for me." And there you have it, the whirlwind of events in Onyx Storm. It's a book that expands the world, deepens the lore, and leaves us with more questions than answers. What is the full extent of Violet's power? Will Xaden be saved? And what is the true nature of the war they are fighting? We'll have to wait for the next book to find out. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into Onyx Storm. If you enjoyed this summary, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future content here on Open for Learn. Until next time, keep reading.